Fast food pizza's been around for centuries, decades even. And with the top 10 largest pizza chains in the US, biggest doesn't necessarily mean bestest. No. So I'm setting out on a journey to figure out once and for all which of the 10 largest pizza chains in America is actually the best, using a scientifically accurate experiment of me.
Oh my god.
The only test subject, eating fast food pizza for lunch and dinner every day for 5 days, and not breakfast because I respect myself at least a little bit. We're gonna work our way up to the biggest pizza chain in the country, which just so happens that we'll be working our way up to gas station pizza. I'll be grading each za on pricing, crust, cheese, sauce, and grease levels. And perhaps overall vibe. The experiment started off strong with Little Caesars at number 10 taking 50 minutes to arrive. To keep it consistent, I'm ordering a large cheese with regular hand-tossed crust from every establishment. But Little Caesars prompted me to go crazy with a crazy combo with crazy bread and crazy sauce. And sometimes I do like getting a little crazy. We got, what is it called? The crazy?
Crazy bread.
Crazy bread and crazy sauce. It's crazy sauce. Why isn't it marinara? What's in it? When I was checking out, I knew there were gonna be delivery fees, but I wasn't expecting a state fee, county fee, and district fee for pizza. It looks okay. With everything, the cost to deliver ended up being the exact same price as the pizza. Touchdown! Pizza's here! Official sponsor of the NFL, I didn't know that. I've never had Little Caesars before. So here's the crazy bread. Ooh! Looks like a school lunch. Okay. Well, don't be shy now.
Man, they're floppy.
Yeah, they're a little flaccid. Alright, let's try it in the crazy sauce. Crazy sauce. The sauce is a little sour. I don't like it.
Really, for me, it's the breadstick. It does not feel done at all.
Okay, yeah, the breadstick isn't really done, but I kind of like that. That's so much grease. Holy shit. That's a stomach ache waiting to happen. Was this worth the 50-minute wait? No. I don't know how I feel. It's like good enough. But what's good enough? Crust is okay. I shouldn't eat any more of this. The sauce was bad. It doesn't even taste like marinara. It doesn't taste like pizza sauce. It tastes like sour tomatoes. It's fine. I'd rather have more breadsticks. I might just be really hungry though. Dude, sometimes grease is just what you want though. I think as we get more pizzas to judge, I'll get a better understanding and a more balanced outlook on life and also this Little Caesars pizza. Was this a 10 out of 10 experience? Like 10 of 10, like bottom, like in the bad way, like 10 of 10, like this is the 10th largest pizza chain? During Mr. Caesars, the delivery time kept going up, so I got worried and went ahead and ordered number 9, Jet's Pizza, because since I was having lunch at 3 p.m., I might as well eat dinner at 4.
Do you really think we woke up one day and said, yeah, the world needs more pizza? Nah, just a better one. Better, like the world's best pizza, Jet's Detroit-style pizza.
I don't feel like you like pizza enough to make this video.
I like good pizza.
Baby, none of this pizza's gonna be good. I feel like you didn't think about that. Like, this is an industrialized product to be on the top 10 pizza chains in the US. Like,
as I waited for Jets to get here soon after finishing Little Caesars, I started to see the week ahead in my head. Also, how did pizza even get to this point? At one point, pizza was a new foreign cuisine to Americans. According to me Googling this shit after having a really bad time in the bathroom from today, we can all thank Italians introducing pizza to Boston in the early 1900s. Pre-Titanic, to be more specific. Pizza started to spread across the Northeast to places like New York, Jersey, Connecticut, and also started to look like less of a word the more I looked at it. Pizza. Pizza consumption in the US was mostly from Italian Americans until after World War II, when veterans came back from Italy and remade the beautiful cuisine they were exposed to. But worse, and proof of this, is that Little Caesars is one of the oldest pizza chains, founded in 1959 in Garden City, Michigan. Some say the heart of Italy in America. Okay, so since Little Caesars took so long to get here, I went ahead and ordered the next one because I thought that it would be dinner time by the time that one got here. So now we're at number 9. Jets Pizza. Apparently Jets is more known for their deep dish, but I didn't fucking know that until after I ordered it. So I ordered a thin crust because I had too many options. I don't know what the difference between New York crust and thin crust is. I thought those were the same thing. Anyway, hot deals save money. Better because it has to be. All right. Oh, so this is their large. They even have a little table. I love when they have a little table. Points for a little table. Honestly, already it looks better than Little Caesars. Wow, that's like really thin crust. Okay. I'm a little more excited for this one. The thin crust actually seems really thin. It's okay. Fuck. It's... The cheese is better. The sauce is fine. It just kind of tastes like cardboard. It just tastes like cheese on cardboard. I'm sorry. I had high hopes for the crust, but it's really like... It's just kind of like when you burn cardboard in the oven. Not burn, it's not burnt. It's like when you have Jets Pizza.
What?
I don't know, ma'am. I guess it's better than Mr. Caesar. Caesar didn't die for this. That night, my tummy hurt really bad, but I still managed to squeak out 4 wins in Fortnite through the pain. Was Jets Pizza performance enhancing? As I sat down in preparation for my 3rd pizza in 24 hours, all I could think about was the food I just bought at the grocery store going bad in my fridge, especially the fresh produce and salmon I bought from Trader Joe's that I'd really like to eat. I'm feeling better about today. I think I'm in better spirits. Got, what did I order? It's cold. Oh, the sauce. Crazy sauce. Okay. Anyway, despite the logo looking like a password manager defense company looking ass Minecraft mod ass folder, Mod is a pizza place. It's kind of like Blaze Pizza or a Chipotle style pizza place where you build your own. I didn't know this before, but they hire people from all walks of life, especially people who have been out of the workforce for a while, which is really awesome.
People have been out of the workforce for a long time. It's single mothers who have limited availability. They got to raise kids and stuff like that. It's people who've been in the military.
However, pizza is still pizza, so let's rate it. I don't really like it. Mod pizza, more like mid pizza. I think maybe if I got it there in person, it would have been better. I think maybe that it would be warmer at the very least. I got oregano and Parmesan on it, but I see oregano. I don't really see the extra problem. There's like not enough of anything. Ooh, but I did get cheesy bread. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not a lot of garlic. I'm getting a lot of rosemary. It's like rosemary cheese bread, which is still pretty good. I like the cheese bread better than the pizza. Yeah, that gets better as I eat it. That crust is pretty good. Let me try the actual pizza crust. It's pretty dry and burnt. I like Maud's pizza better than yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a disaster. Those pizzas put me in a bad mood. This is still pretty greasy though, so I'll see you tonight in the bathroom. Something was coming over me. It was like having decent pizza was doing something to me. It was making me smarter? No, it was making me educated, more inclined to learn, to feel, to live, to love. It was all I've been waiting for. Man, that was a good book. That night for dinner was Hungry Howies. It was at this point that I was starting to realize this challenge is just what your average American kid ate at public school every day growing up, and that it's not actually that much of a challenge. I always made sandwiches for lunch at school, but to the active detriment of my peers, because I was the kid that would always bring egg salad to school, and my backpack would stink every class until I went to lunch. And if I didn't bring egg salad, I brought tuna sandwiches. Honestly, the cheese is way better. Cheese, some of the more solid ones we've had so far. Grease, the grease level is extreme. Oh, crust, pretty chewy. There's so much grease. Let's see how much grease there is on this shit. I can't do this. I can't do this to my body. Which is why I got, not breadsticks, a fucking cookie cake. Okay, it didn't come pre-cut, so, well, honestly, it looks pretty good. Like, it's crispy on the edges. Oh! At this point, I was feeling so lethargic, and it was only day 2. The crust of the cookie, better than the crust of the pizza. Get that straight, Mr. Howard.
Please. Howard is my father's name. Call me hungry.
I'd watch Home Alone and have this with milk. I'm genuinely so excited to go take a fucking shower. So far, I've been gassy, extremely gassy, bloated. I feel like shit. My body was in such shock, I felt completely horrible in such a short amount of time. I genuinely did not want to eat this anymore, but I had already committed to this video idea and it was too late to change it. Only 6 more pizzas to go. But only after a couple bites, I had to have a snack. I feel like I need to eat a vegetable. Usually I'd gag at eating raw spinach. I need some sort of sauce, some sort of oil, some sort of salt, some sort of pepper. I feel like I'm reconnecting with my like Neanderthal roots. I'm just eating leaf. Like my body needs this so bad. I'm raw dogging the salad right now. No fork. No no dressing. No salt, no pepper. No cheese, no vinaigrette. And I've been excruciatingly tired. Like to the point where I don't think it's just the Zyrtec hitting a little too much anymore. The cheese on the Howies was better. It does say made with 100% real mozzarella. I can already feel myself healing. I feel like my anemia is going away. And there you have it. Hungry Howies. Day 3, I was really hungry and ordered the next 4 pizzas on our list for lunch. Papa Murphy's, Marco's Pizza, Papa John's, and Pizza Hut at number 3. I definitely wasn't trying to limit the amount of time I'd spend in the bathroom for the next week, so I'd have time to write this video. They arrived out of order, so you'll see boxes of pizzas we haven't covered yet, because I still want to cover them in the same order. Papa Murphy's is the 6th largest pizza chain in the country, despite being based in Canada. I'd never heard of Papa Murphy's, obviously. I didn't know that Papa Murphy's was a take and bake pizza. I also got zucchini on one of the halves because I'd never seen a pizza place have zucchini as an option. So I just got it on one half so we could still judge it properly. And apparently many of their locations have been closing recently. Maybe we can uncover why. Time to do a transition that I hope I remember to do. C'è la luna, mezzo mare, mamma mia, mi maritare. Figlia mia, che te dare, mamma mia, pensacci tu. Se ci tu non penso, e tu vai, tu vieni, si mi bacca la mano tieni. Se ci pia la fantasia, bacca la figlia mia. Oh mamma, la 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 la. Oh mamma, la 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 la. This actually looks fire. I'm kind of excited for this. It is a bit greasy, I will say. I'm not fully convinced that it's cooked all the way through in the middle. But here's the thing. I waited until the cheese was bubbling, as you're supposed to do. The crust was beautifully golden brown on the edges. I thought it was done. I put it on the middle rack, just like it told me to. Maybe just a couple minutes longer. It's probably user error, but the crust is okay. Where it's crispy around the edges, it's pretty good though. There's so much grease, dude. Here, wait, let's go Gordon Ramsay style. He loves like mutilating pieces of food just to like make it look grosser than it actually is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. There is an astronomical amount of grease. I was not expecting that from a take and bake. Although I would not get this again only because it's so greasy. My stomach literally cannot handle anymore. I think it's a little underwhelming for how good it looked coming out of the oven. That's for sure. Zucchini. Let's try. Wait, that's pretty good. Hold on. The zucchini brings like kind of a new freshness to the cheese and the sauce. It kind of adds, you know, a little bit of that green that we're kind of missing. I kind of like it. I was expecting zucchini on pizza to be insanely bad, but it's actually pretty fucking good. Dude, it turns out when you put cheese on vegetables, it's pretty good. In terms of taste though, you know, it's a bit bland. I would put seasoning on it, but again, we're just getting cheese, so I don't know how much seasoning I can expect. But you know, you need a little oregano, a little salt, a little pepper, a little flavor. It just kind of tastes like bland cheese. The zucchini is kind of the most flavorful thing here. Maybe I'll throw it back in for a few minutes. They told me to leave it on the tray, but I think if you take it off of the tray and put it onto a pizza pan or directly into the oven, the crust would have gotten as crispy as it should have. But hey, that's their instructions, not mine.
Oh yeah, that's bomb.
I fucked it up. It's so Jover. Marco's Pizza. Upon Googling real quick, because I'd never heard of it, it was founded in Toledo, Ohio in 1978. Some say the heart of Italy in America. Marco was actually Italian, and like many of these chains, I'm sure it started out with incredible local business pizza, but as you franchise out, it's only natural for quality control and authenticity to get lost in the sea of grease. So let's put Marco's to the test. Gotta do the reveal. I got a half and half. I decided to get crazy. Half has tomato on it, and the other half has cheese. I've never had Marco's before. I didn't even know they existed. I think most of those pizza places on this list, I didn't even know existed. You know what? That's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. I think the crust has some like Parmesan on it. That's pretty good. I think did I add that? Cheese, pretty good. Grease level, moderate. Sauce, pretty good. Crust doesn't taste like cardboard, which is huge. And we got cheese bread. That's decent. Look, it's fluffy. Take a bite. Grease level on the cheese bread, pretty moderate to severe, I would say. I would get flood insurance for that one. Marco's Pizza, finally, some good fucking food. Papa John's. I used to like you. Drunk nights after going out in college getting those greasy garlic knots to really hit the spot. Then I found out Papa John, the founder and face of the company, said he didn't like the take a knee protests in the NFL to bring awareness to police brutality because it was slowing pizza sales. And then said the N-word in a work conference call in the year of our Lord 2018 after complaining and then resigned. Papa, what happened to you? You were like a brother to me. Papa John's. Get it hot like Papa John. Wait. That's not what I ordered. Papa John. No. I have to disqualify this pizza, right? It's not just cheese. They didn't follow the law. They didn't follow the rules. Oh, this has a cheese-filled crust. Dude, whoever's order I got, I'm sorry. You're not getting the right pizza. This is kind of breaking off up here. It's not really a well put together pie, I would say. I will try the crust though. I'm like pretty interested. That's just like eating a cheese stick covered in pizza crust. It's literally just a stick of mozzarella that like barely melted. Barely. Okay. It's fine. Sauce, decent. Crust, a little floppy, but okay. Cheese is good. It's not offensive. I'm not crying. You don't see me crying. Boop. However, I did get garlic knots. Will it be garlic knots in here? Yay! I remember Papa John's garlic knots having way more grease. Oh, it's because they used to give a glazed sauce. Or maybe I just didn't get it. There's like a glazed sauce that's straight up grease. It's just like one of these little cups, but it's just grease and you dip it in grease. It's crazy. I think they're better fresh, but it's just kind of the same dough as the pizza dough, and I'm not convinced that these are done either. It looks a little bit raw. It's fucking raw! Time for dessert. Kombucha. Not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor me, you know, hit me up. Same with you, Tums. Tums, if you want to sponsor me, I love your shit. I love it. I love Tums. It was time for the third biggest pizza chain in the country, Pizza Hut. Probably one of the most iconic American pizza chains, with this iconic roofing that they don't do anymore because after it closes, who's gonna operate out of there? A Dunkin' Donuts? I don't think so. But 3 hours and 3 pizzas went by, and my $30 order from Pizza Hut wasn't here yet. So I decided to get to the bottom of this and call the source. So I ordered my Pizza Hut pizza about 3 hours ago, and it's still not here, so I'm gonna call them.
To speak to someone who can assist you, press 2.
Pizza Hut delivery Cheerio.
Hi, I placed an order online for about 3 hours ago, and I just wanted to check in.
Okay, let me transfer to local store.
Okay. I called the local store.
Business is booming, and we're hiring drivers, cooks, servers, and managers. Business is booming, and we're hiring drivers, cooks, servers. Business is booming, and we're hiring. Business is booming, and we're hiring. Business is booming, and we're hiring drivers, cooks. Business is booming. Business is booming, and we're hiring drivers, cooks, servers, and managers. It's never been easier to get a job at Pizza Hut. Business is booming, and we're hiring drivers. Business is booming, and we're hiring driving pizzas.
Is anyone working there at all? Who did my order go to?
Business is booming, and we're hiring drivers, cooks. Business is booming.
It was dinner time, and my experiment was coming to a close. Without any winners. There are no winners in this story, especially not my stomach. I may look like I'm okay on the outside, but you wouldn't last a day in the asylum that they raised me. I was fighting for my life in the bathroom after hours. Anyway, Domino's was also founded around the same time as Little Caesars in 1960, also in Michigan. Who knew Michigan was just like Little Italy? Okay. Second largest pizza chain in the country, Domino's. Whenever I usually get, or whenever the few times I get fast food pizza, it's Domino's. Not sponsored. But if they wanna, we'll see what I have to say. Yeah, that's Domino's. That's pretty good. Crust is flavorful. The sauce is good. Maybe they are the biggest because they're the bestest. But I guess we'll only see once we get gas station pizza. I'm very excited that I'm working up to gas station pizza. Grease level, I'd say it's still moderate to severe, but it kind of makes up for it because it tastes a lot better than the other grease balls we've had. Domino's is like pizza party at the local laser tag arena, and their parents ordered like 3 of these. This is some good shit after like being sweaty and playing 3 games of laser tag when you're like 12. It's pretty good. However, I did get another Domino's classic. The lava cakes. I had to. I straight up had to. I had no choice. My hand was forced. Fuck. This isn't Nutella, right? Domino's probably is my top one so far. And it was all leading up to this. With Domino's in the lead, could the largest pizza chain in the country blow us out of the water? Truly show us what it means to Mama my Mia? Be the truest transplant of real Italian pizza right here in the most popular pizza in the country. Hunt brothers live in gas station convenience stores, making the real estate cheaper and cashing in on hungry travelers. Despite it having almost 10,000 locations across the US, it surprisingly is one of the newer chains, opening its doors in 1991 in Nashville, Tennessee. This is true American pizza. Over 9,500 locations, so important they put it on the box, is a chain I've never heard of before. The first thing I did notice though, on the bottom of the box, it says "United we stand, in God we trust." This shit is insanely American. If pizza's Italian, Hunt Brothers Pizza is truly American. They've partnered with the US Army and Air Force Exchange Service, NASCAR, and their About section on their official website proclaims that their guiding principles are to place God first in all we do, be a blessing to people, trust God to meet our needs, and strive for excellence. None of these words are about pizza. Right off the bat, the pizza box says this: all the food groups in this handy carrying case. That's crazy. It's pizza. What do you mean all the food groups? You got the bread, bottom of the pyramid. You got vegetables, tomato sauce, of course. You got cheese for your like protein. Are those all the food groups? Also, this is a large, and it's noticeably probably one of the smallest pies that we've gotten. Okay. I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting. Obviously the largest pizza chain doesn't mean it's the best. It's just they took advantage of being in every gas station or something. Can you tell me if I'm overreacting?
Why?
I spit it out.
Yeah. It's like, well, it's pretty bad, but like
How bad? Like worse than Little Caesars?
worse than Little Caesars by a lot.
I agree.
Thanks.
This was a huge disappointment. God bless the US of A. Maybe they should take a trip to Italy. 'Cause damn. No. 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 Holy shit, that's offensive. Oh my god. That's some of the worst pizza I've ever tasted in my life. I wish I was being dramatic for the camera. I really do. It genuinely tastes offensive. It tastes so bad. I don't know how you can fuck up pizza this bad, I'm not gonna lie. It was inedible. It was genuinely not edible. Yeesh. If I had to order one of these again, I am not sponsored, I'm being completely honest, I'd get Domino's. They were already kind of my favorite before this, but I hadn't heard of any of these, so there was a fair chance that one of them was gonna outperform Domino's, but there's a reason no one there's a reason no one out-pizzas Domino's. Pizza Hut, where are you?
I don't think it's that bad.
Really?
It's not good. That's benchmark. It's definitely not the best.
It's the worst one I've had by far.
Did I make it the full 5 days? No. I don't think I would have made it. When Spanish explorers brought tomatoes back to Europe from the Americas in the 1500s, an entire region made it their whole personality and gave us some of the best food in the world, honed over hundreds of years before Italy was even a unified nation. Would they have ever guessed it would become a staple of cheap public school lunches because somehow school funding gets lower and lower every year? Or something gate-kept by 1/8 Italians from New York and New Jersey? Who's to say?
Just to be clear, I am having my friends over to help me eat some of the leftover pizza because I couldn't finish it all. But we're not gonna finish all of it because it's too much for all of us to finish. So I am going to be donating to a food bank. I am going to try to make up for some of my food waste here. So I'm going to overcompensate. Obviously, I'll be giving back more than 10 pizzas worth. But this was a fun little experiment because I'd never heard of like half of these pizza places before. Especially not Hunt Brothers, and I think there's a good reason for that. It's really bad. I don't know how you get away with serving pizza that bad. I genuinely don't. Although I am very happy that I'm done.
The big lesson in all this? Just go to your local pizza place. A lot of the time it's way better and you're supporting local. In total, I spent over $300 on this experiment, though that includes some of the extra fun items I got. Also, I did get my $30 back from Pizza Hut, so I spent $276 on 9 pizzas, a couple orders of breadsticks, garlic knots, and lava cakes. Don't ask me how I feel about my money well spent. While some people work to deconstruct the corporate bastardization of Italian food, I decided to swim in it. Man, I should have thought of the other one.